that pull-up, which I just guessed because I didn't want to take anything worse than that. I mean, I did aim right at them, so there was a decent chance they were going to grab on that. Nice. Alright, we can skip a few rubies now. Namely those rubies. Yep, bloopy. Oh, I finally fixed my splits so that the sum of best calculation is actually correct. So that's nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna bop demon today, but I don't know. Yesterday I got close. And the last time something like that happened, I did well the next day, I think. Of course, I might be... God, that was deja vu. Alright, thanks for the good luck, Scooter. I'm sorry that you got dunked on by Arolfos, although it's kind of funny. Part of the reason I don't go for that. Anyways. How good was that run, anyways? Like, you've almost bopped the gym at this point, right? I mean, that's still, like, I guess, a milestone, so... 1 minute off gym, not too bad. Yeah, well, clearly times have changed, because back when I was trying to go for record and get sub 340, which is weird to say, because the route's only improved by, like, not quite 9 minutes since then. Anyways, that gym used to be, like, number 5 or something, which is weird. So now he's like, what, 10 or 11, I think? I mean, he's definitely not number 5 anymore. Apparently I can't do mailbox jump today. Thank you for the good luck, Kyle. Alright, fish, be nice, please. These don't look like good fish, but it's alright. Yeah, North Hyrule upon a cliff was rough. Well, but see, the problem is, like, immediately after that, you also have 2 difficult tricks. That was the main issue with that route. It's not just upon a cliff. Like, if it was just upon a cliff, it wouldn't be that much worse than doing, like, King Goblin 2 skip. Although it wasn't super fun. But I always hated Kimberly 2 with bombs, because basically, if you got to that point with a good time, you were, like, super nervous. I don't know. Well, like, I'd be careful what you wish for. This route is actually really good right now. We should enjoy it while we have it. Because, let's put it this way. We had a route idea for, like, at least TAS or something that would have skipped Ordon Day 2. That could have worked with Aru. Okay, let's put it this way. If we can figure out any way to get to Snow Peak early, we're gonna have to do a bunch of totally cancerous tricks. So I would be careful what you wish for there, because that would not be fun at all. Well, the good thing is, for the people that are, like, picking up... This is the good thing, I think. Is that the game is easy for people to pick up right now. So we're getting a good backlog of people that are, like, trying to get better at the game. And so if they stick around and get good at the movement, if a new route comes along, all they have to do is just learn the tricks. Which is not as bad. Anyways. I fucked up my layout. It was supposed to display the delta on golds, but I was dumb. Didn't change that when I changed my layout. GG. If this run dies, I'll fix it. Just bought a lead. Interesting. Excuse me. I don't know why it wouldn't spin. I could have sworn I was doing the inputs, but alright. This is gonna be a really bad cage break time. I almost want to reset just to fix my splits, but it's... I don't know. So I probably can't do runs past about 3, which is a little under 7 hours from now. So I can't do 2 full runs, but I can do resets. But I probably want like an hour buffer on that. I don't know. So yeah, I'm starting to do the... Alright, see you, like I'm starting to do the graded splits on the side here for like the current runs. You can tell how good a particular split is. But I have to be kind of strict with it, otherwise like almost all of my splits would be within a certain range. Like if you do 10% from best, it becomes like everything is all the same color. So I had to make it like 2.5%, 5%, and 10% for the delineators, I think. So if it's within like 2.5% of the time, it'll be green. If it's within 5%, it'll be yellow. And if it's within 10, it'll be, what's his face? Orange, and then anything worse than that is red. So yeah. Ooh, this time is really sucky. Oh good god. I mean, on the bright side, these rolls are amazing, but, like, still. You took your amiibo out of the box and started runs with it. That's nice. It saves, like, not quite 30 seconds, so... Good lord, these rolls are really good. Yeah, that's really bothering me. The fact that the gold's column isn't showing delta. I have to fix that. It doesn't look right. For reference, I stole the idea from Raven. It's a good layout, I just need to fix it. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that cage break was a really bad time. And it still gave me green. Like, why? Like, I wish you could make it so that if it could look at, like, you know how average splits works? And balanced PB and stuff like that. Anyway, so the point is, the splits file keeps track of, like, all of the previous run data. So you can find, like, the 10th percentile for a certain split or something. Like, if you could just do that, but with this, and so I can make it set on percentiles, but I would like that a lot better, because percentages feel kind of meaningless, because splits differ in difficulty a lot, so, like, what I might consider good for one split is not for another. I don't know. Oh, you don't have the digital copy? Okay. Never mind, I'm gonna give you a hard pass on the fact that you don't have sub 350 yet. That's actually... You have a pretty good time at that point. It's like, what, the equivalent of a 346-ish? Jeez, it's better than I thought. Digital saves like 4 minutes, so you should definitely try to get digital. Yeah, it's a lot of time. I think you can dump it with Homebrew if you wanted to do that, since you own physical. Like, it's morally justifiable. I bought it, but I'm not advocating piracy, I'm just saying that there are apps to dump it. Anyways. It's more than 140, I can guarantee that much. It's a pretty good deal of time. I mean, you could basically cross-compare the difference between your real-time and game time to mine, and then you could get a rough idea, I guess. But I don't know if you use Autosplitter to be able to use that or not. See, I feel like this component doesn't work very well. I don't know. Something about smashing the spacebar is really satisfying. Yeah, okay. Autosplitter's really nice, though. Okay. This is clearly amazing movement. It's okay. I just woke up not too long ago, so... Give myself a little bit of a pass here. Yeah, I know you can retime it. It's just that... I don't know. It's a lot better for making sure your bests are accurate, is my thing. I finally fixed my splits.io file to have the correct bests. It took a long time, but I did that for that, and all dungeons, those are all fixed now. And I know how to fix, like, any other files. Like, I still need to fix my Goron Mines RTA splits.io file, so that I can upload it with the sum of bests that's, like, almost a minute and a half better now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can't exactly confirm that, but that is the conventional wisdom. That's what I've heard, so it's probably somewhere around there. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. Ah, I see. What I really want for, like, a good time is within 1/60th of the... yeah. So it'd be like, 2%? A little under 2%? Like 1.5%, something like that. Because normally how I look at this is I want to be playing within about, 1 second of best per minute. Or something like that. So that's why these icons seem off. It's because the percentages threw me off, because I was like, well, 10%. No, it's not 10%. It was never 10%. It was 1 out of 60. Which is like 1/6 of that. Hey, LMAO. It just felt like 10% because I was moving it down like 1 decimal place, if you will, by getting rid of the minutes. Yeah, 1.67-ish. I could just do 1.5, because why not? Still messing around with this layout to try to figure out what I want, so and then I'd probably do double that, and then triple or quadruple that. Or something like that. I don't know. Not the greatest time here, but I've had worse. Okay. Alright, let's see where Russell is. Nope, looks like we're good. God, you probably can't see my face at all. I'd turn on the lamp, but it wouldn't make it much better. Like, then I would just have glare on my screen, which is like, do I really want that? It's cloudy outside too, which is weird. Let's see how this... Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just a little glary. I can probably deal with that. Of course, it doesn't make the shadow any better. Whatever. Alright, here's the thought process right here. I'm gonna basically decide if I want to mercy kill the run at Stallard, or not Stallard, Death Sword. If I don't like the run, I'll go for Death Sword skip, and then basically probably reset. So, I'd have enough time to do a full run after that. So that's the plan. And basically, whether or not I go for DSS is totally capricious. There's not going to be any rhyme or reason. I'm just going to randomly decide to be done. Oh, and by the way, I got like a 1:12:31 linear to Twilight yesterday, which is ridiculous. Like, I beat so many best split times yesterday, it was crazy. Ah, come on. And I didn't get the second one. Bad. This is a really sloppy run. It's good bug movement though. He's gonna go to this corner right here. Yeah, like I said before, though, you can predict where that bug is gonna go. Just based on where he moves, like, as you're digging. It's pretty simple. This should be a pretty easy first cycle. Yep, easy peasy. I wonder if tasks can make that previous cycle. Probably can, but I'm not sure. You're back. Cool. Cool, cool. This was not a particularly good far in Twilight, but I don't think it was bad. Although I didn't check to see what time it was going to be when I beat the Shadow Beast, so I'm not entirely sure. It's probably like a 4:37 or something. Make that a 4:38 because apparently I can't jump sideways. Yeah. Right. This is an okay time still. These split grades are still wrong, though. I really wish they made it so that you could base it off of your, what's it called? The, like, percentile of your split over the last, like, half of your runs or something. You can make it so that if it's, like, in the top 10% of your splits, then it would be awesome. It would be, like green or something. I don't know. I'm sure they've thought of that. I guess it's just hard to implement. I don't think this light is helping at all. Pretty good luck on these swings so far. And I jinxed it, of course. And I pushed in the wrong direction. Awesome. Oh my god. Worth. I mean, it's totally not worth, but I'm gonna pretend that was worth it. Looks like we're doing pretty well on pushing. So I probably don't even have to push on this next one, but I will anyways. Not too bad. Especially considering I looked at the sign. I didn't thought so. Yeah, it'll be really easy to PB if you get digital version. Unfortunately, it'll mean that whatever your PB on record is gonna likely, like, let's put it this way, if you're not getting PBs super easily, there's a good chance that you'll get a PB that's only a PB because of digital. and it'll look worse in terms of execution, but still be your PB. But, you know, you should be able to PB beyond that anyways, so it's not a huge deal. Really? Was my timing off? Huh. As long as he gets a roll skip out of your PB? Yeah, well. Yeah, I would stop going for that. I don't think it's remotely worth it, but, you know, some people like to... I mean, you can get a good best on that segment without a alpha skip, so... Like, I think my best's like 922. Between ball and chain and double claw shots. Something like that. So... Time lost to go for once. Alright, fair enough. Can't be particularly fun to run against, though. Wow, I'm surprised that this run is, like, this halfway decent right now. Despite feeling terrible. It sucks. You don't need to be a minute ahead there. I mean, as long as you're not going for, Rolf's skip multiple times. I don't know why I didn't get the jump spin. Lost like half a second to bad movement. Awesome. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Like, that trick only saves 30 some odd seconds over just doing the fight. I mean, assuming you know how to do the fight. Which I might be wrong to assume that. Not sure. But it's pretty easy. And, like, really consistent once you get good at it. Which is good because it's useful in hypercast too. The skill of being able to do the ball and chain fight. Yeah, I mean, you need to do the fight with ball and chain. It saves a ton of time. You don't want to be... Oh, anyways. Yeah, but you can get the one cycle on the one in Hyrule without the ball and chain, I'm pretty sure. I think the day before yesterday, I got the Geralthos being half dead. It's weird. But that happens if, like, he's about to fly up in the air and you land the killing blow. It's, like, it's predictable. It's like, whatever, but... Okay. Need to be fast to get up here. You're doing another passive now, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, I've stolen, like, a lot of strats from other runners. Like, this entire room's movement right here is stolen from Jim. I forget who I stole this bridge clip setup from. I think this was not from a video, but from somebody just mentioning you can target roll into it, which is way more consistent for me. Yeah, well, there are a lot of new tricks you can implement, so like just small time savers that you might not have known about the first time, and that weren't worth doing because they didn't save that much time. Oh my god, I need to practice that. I keep almost... Okay, open the door. I keep almost jumping too late. Good lord. I should not be jumping that way. That's like really scary. I'd really like to never void there. Looks like we should be in good shape to get the 37. As long as we don't get super troll. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Thanks, game. This is a 52 or 53, I think. God damn it. I was gonna be like a 47 and then I couldn't land a jump spin. I'm an idiot. Alright, well, what did I say? This is gonna be like a 52 or 53. Let's see, that makes it so it's like a 42, 06 or 7 for 4 simple time. It's alright. God, that split felt so sloppy, but it was pretty good because Ook was kind of nice. What was that, 6 or 7 jumps? That's a little better than average. I like how every time I save warp, I have to worry about it not finishing loading the save warp now. It's awesome. Dude. Fucking... The amiibo was on the thing. I lost 2 seconds to the amiibo. That's amazing. I love that. Apparently he was too far to the right on the NFC scanner. Awesome. Alright. There were like 3 ways that could have failed and it still worked. Incredible. All the little things feel like completely off today. I don't know what the deal is. I'm probably just too tired. Stayed up pretty late last night, so. Like, if you look at the times, this should, by all means, like, I should be happy with this, but it just feels bad. Of course, again, I lost like 2 seconds to the amiibo. Just fantastic. I love losing 2 seconds to the amiibo NFC scanner thing. It's awesome. That bomb was a little slow to go in his mouth. I mean, the setup's fine. It's just the fight's gonna be a little slower than normal because of that. That bomb seems to be in an okay spot. Positioning was also a little bad. I don't know what to blame it on. Again, it's like every single split has been mediocre. It's like, this is not a bad time, it's just a mediocre time. I mean, it's gonna be like, what, plus 40 or more on best? It's gonna be like plus 45 almost. So, I mean, we're roughly in keeping with the idea of like a second per minute on golds, but still doesn't feel great. Hi, Uranic Snow. Like, I can definitely get runs better than this, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Like, this is definitely still PB type material. Like, I don't have to play that much better than this in early game to get a PB. I just have problems with late game all the time. Like, once you get into that dungeon, that's just where I start losing time. Usually I'm, like, decently consistent through Linear Twilight. Like, when I'm not rusty, I'll get, like, either a 112, like a high 112, or somewhat low 113. Yesterday was just ridiculous, because I got a, what's it called? I got a 112.31 Linear Twilight, which is just an absurdly good time. But that's, like, never gonna happen again. It's like a one-off thing, like when I got the 41-45 Force Simple, it's just something that'll never happen again. Are really bad right now. I'm doing fine. Been here in a while? Well, I haven't been here in a while, so... Let's see, we're plus 43. So if I get a perfect segment, it'll be 245. Could have done easier math for that, but well. clearly all speedrunners should choose accounting as a profession because we just get good at arithmetic. Good at arithmetic.
Hey, Howard.
Okay. Press on the board. Oh yeah, I haven't formally practiced gate clip in a while, but I nearly messed it up yesterday, I think. So hopefully I will not mess it up here, but no promises. Hey, Outer Earth. Long time no see. Thanks for the luck. Yeah, I haven't been very good about streaming a ton, but I was also out of town a lot during May and June, so... how the hell did that work? We're gonna pretend that wasn't a terrible setup, and then that was just like a 3000 IQ, I knew what I was doing moment. Looked good to me, yeah, clearly. No, I backed up too far. Positioning was awful. The angle was kind of bad. I was too much angled to the wall, and the positioning was way too far back. But it still worked, so... I mean, it's like pretty lenient if you can get the timing just right, but... it's not how I normally want to set it up. Also, it took me a couple hops, which normally it doesn't. So. Will I bomb the Carter out of bounds? The video game. I had a really weird path yesterday. This is a good path, though. That was really good pathing. One early pause, it's not too bad. Very nearly late, so ignore the fact that I keep almost being late on these timings. I mean, they keep working, but like I can tell I'm off center on where the timing should be. So like I'm worried I'm gonna start going late and I'm gonna have to like recenter my timing. It's annoying. It means I actually have to practice. How do you put this? It's like, so you want to be like, even if you're still hitting the trick, you want to be hitting it, like if it's a timing thing generally, you want to be hitting it in the middle, so that like if you're a little early or a little late, and you're aiming at the middle still, then it's fine, because you'll still get it, right? But right now, since I'm aiming a little late on the timing there, if I go a little bit later, then I'd bonk. So it's like, I need to be careful about that. Speedrunning principles 101. It's what you have to do when you're good at the game. You just get mad about getting the trick correctly. You have to think of the big picture, you know? It's like, yes, I might get it in this run if I'm not consistent at it. It's not good. Because odds are you're not gonna PB on that like, one run. I don't know. Managed to jump under the second icicle? Oh my god, really? Never seen that before. I know you can jump under the first one. Oh yeah, you can jump under the first one, but you slide off. Yeah, the first one is fine. The second one I've never seen. But you can definitely consistently jump under the first one if you go fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're losing about 4 seconds to us here. But yeah, no, the reason that we wait for the first icicle is not because we have to, it's because we slide off if we don't. It's like the reason that I hold ZL and back whenever I jump past the second icicle, because otherwise you'd slide off, right? It's the same kind of idea. You don't have to climb back up, it's super slow. I mean, not that I've officially timed it, but I'm pretty sure that just waiting for the icicle is going to be faster than climbing back up. Also, nice one-framer. Oh yeah, there's a lot of times where it's faster to go slow. Also, this could be a 37 if I don't screw up this beast. Nice. I don't know what it is, but that, like, one particular beast doesn't like to get hit by the minute charges a bunch. It's really weird. I don't understand what makes that happen. Sub 53, Pog. Okay, this was a less bad segment than I thought it would be, so that's nice. Of course, that's because of the one-framer, I guess. I don't know why I was pressing B there. It's not the right input. That's for, like, other rooms in this Twilight where you press B. I don't know why. My muscle memory has been, like, a little confused recently. It's like mixing up rooms. Nice, got the jump. Let's see if we can get an actually good basement. Survey says no. Lost a couple seconds. It's not too bad though. That's a pretty decent backup. It would have been a little faster, but the two tiers were right next to each other, so I couldn't rely on the audio cue. I had to, like, listen for both. It's weird. I don't know. down. Walked a little to the left there to make sure I picked up the tier faster. Not sure if it ended up saving time, but that was the idea. God, that was really terrible reaction time. See how many frames I lost? Boy, please. This lucky angle. Okay, good game. Can't decide if it would be better to just like jump attack into that tunnel. Why does YouTube randomly pause my videos? Really wish it wouldn't do that. You know how like when you're watching a YouTube video in the background for like music and then it just stops playing after a while because it's like you haven't interacted with a video in like an hour. Yeah, that's the point. Only a couple seconds. This is still pretty good. If I get early win cycle, we're looking at a pretty good time here. Early win cycles should get me sub 58-30. Good dash cancels. Not a good dash cancel. Bad beast spot. Just lucky that that one got there fast. Kargarak troll? Yeah, it's really bad. I hate the Kargarak here. Usually it like, doesn't happen, but very rarely it'll hit you. Should make it. Yep. Oh no. I don't know why I ended up not saving that much time, because whatever. Well, if you're getting it like 15% of the time, you're clearly going a little too slow. No. Not sub 58-30. Rip Reno. Makes me sad. Still a good time, but like, I mean, I'm already 50 seconds off best, which isn't exactly ideal. Make the early steam just fine. Are you sure you're not making the normal cycle? And just thinking it's the early cycle? Dude, I almost always like nearly side up there. It's really scary. Because, like, what I hit was the early cycle. Like, you have to get a pretty good beast fight, and then do the stupid movement to get that bug that I did. Bad rolls. Dude, one of these days somebody's gonna get like sub 1 horse tame. It's gonna be insane. Like, you can, it's definitely possible with Mailman Skip. It's just hard. I mean, it's technically possible if you do all of my golds in a row, but anyways, that's just, nobody's gonna do that, obviously. I mean, I nearly got a sub 57, or not sub 57. I nearly got a 57 of Twilight yesterday, so. And I didn't do Mailman Skip there. So, like, if I had just done Mailman Skip, I could have said sub 58. No troll bird. Good. It's less than 8 seconds. You have to skip him twice, it ends up being like 3 seconds, I think. It's like somewhere around there. But it saves a lot more time for like earlier splits, because you don't have to skip him the second time, which wastes like another 10 seconds until later. So it ends up being like 13 or so seconds faster. It's like somewhere between 13 and 20. Anyways. So like, Fino at one point I believe got a 58-14, which adjusted for my route would be like a little under a 58-30, which at the time we thought that was really great, but I've gotten a bunch of times around there now. And a 58-05 on this route, which is like crazy. So, anyways. Yeah, for reference, the earliest point I can catch up to yesterday's run if I play perfectly is Claw Shot, if I don't mess anything else up between now and then. Which, I mean, I'm definitely gonna lose time on Linear Twilight, so. And probably King Bulblin 2 skip, and on Bow, and on Claw Shot. I mean, basically, pretty much every segment between now and then is gonna be a little rough. This is not exactly my forte in the run. It's really slow cutscene skip. I don't know why it uses the voiding sound there. It's like, you're not really voiding. You just go into a loading zone. Come on, game. They could at least made a new sound. rather than just reusing Void. Whatever. 442, not too bad. We can get a 112 with a pretty good linear Twilight time. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I basically need a good boss bug fight and then, like, not a bunch of stupid stuff otherwise. She that like frame perfect dash there. If I'd gone a frame earlier, I probably would have gotten the tier. Good grief. Good fight. This camera angle is really dumb, because they moved the tier to here. But yet they still have it point to where the button used to be, which is just, it's so undescribably stupid. That's a really odd, like, choice of words, by the way, too, because, like, if you say something is undescribably stupid, haven't you just described its stupidity by calling it undescribably stupid? It's like, so clearly there's one way to describe it, right? I don't know. Dude, that was like 9,000 IQ jump attack right there. Oh my god. Galaxy brain. Next level lily pad play. Yeah, well. that was pretty good. I'm not gonna chalk that up to think you get through though, that was just lucky. Although, to be fair, there's been like, people have said basically that, it's like with chess masters, they can like look at a chessboard and know what a good move is without like actually thinking through why it's a good move. It's like, I think there's a lot of situations in this game like that, where you just like subconsciously know exactly what to do. Like in an improvisation moment. I don't know. It's too bad that this game isn't just through linear Twilight and there's an actually, you know, like another 2/3 of the run. Because otherwise I would kick everybody's ass at this game. As a chess player you can relate, yeah. I don't remember what they called it, like the specific thing, but it's not like luck. It's I mean, I guess you could call it intuition. I don't know. It's like subconscious intuition. I mean, I guess intuition by definition is subconscious. I don't know. Whatever. God, I cannot run in a straight line today. I'm gonna work on this strat that I've been trying to develop for this bug here. Yep. It worked. It's interesting. I don't know if that's consistent, but if it is, that's really good, because that's a very fast way to do that. It's faster than the method I had been doing, where I just relied on him spinning once and then going off the edge. It's like you walk a little bit towards the corner and then press B. And then maybe that works. I don't know. But I accidentally did that the other day, and I'm like, well, maybe this is the thing. So hopefully that to be consistent. I know a lot of runners basically don't know how to manipulate that bug at all, so they just wait for him to spin like 5 times and go off the ledge. It's glorious. Nothing else I really could have done there. See, that's the correct spot for the shot. It's like he can take a really long time to attack you if you get the wrong spot. Thankfully, he was nice. Nope. Get back down a little bit. That's too bad. Rip 1 foot. It's clearly not gonna happen at this point. I think I would have needed to get the third hit about now. That was really fast right there at the end. An 8:21, I think. So, what is this? 13:03? The average. Not too bad. This should give us a good shot at getting a 119 Zora armor, though. Like, I'm just talking about all of the random benchmark times. Anyways, to be clear, this is 32 seconds behind what I had yesterday, so, you know. I can only get so excited. Oh, and yesterday I did the most insane thing. Okay, so I had 9 rupees here, so I just like kind of C-upped and didn't target, but just threw the boomerang kind of close to where the red rupee was, and then I jump attacked through the rupee, and it was like total genius. Just came up with it completely on the fly. So that was cool. So I avoided the text. It was actually pretty sick. Anyways. Yeah, I can get these, like, 4 green bars on the side for, like, every single split and still not be ahead until, the end of Lake Bed. It's, like, actually ridiculous. What, the slide? Have you never seen a slide before? We only do a few of them. Probably should have rolled the 4th time there. Oh well. Yeah, we do like 3 meaningful opponent slides, and then I do a couple for fun. Yeah, well, fair enough. You still play Breath of the Wild? I haven't really kept up with that game too much. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know, it just seems weird to me that you, like, start a run and then it's over within half an hour. Also, I practiced this, so we're not gonna mess it up a ton. Should be good positioning. Yep. Perfect. Like I said, mess it up a ton. Although, in actuality, that setup is a little slow, but whatever. Like, I think I lost almost 6 seconds to best there, which is not great. So this is like one I tried to do for fun, and I got it. But that doesn't like actually save any time, it's just a swag strat. But that's why I don't bother buffering it, because it's not a huge deal if you miss it. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to like deliberately go through some grass here and try to get more rupees. There's a lot of things that it's nice to have like played this game a lot earlier on for, because I actually have good opponent movement, unlike a lot of people that are playing that are new, because I was forced to get a good opponent movement from like opponent clip. That's why I don't, you know, that's why I'm not really all that bad at Hold 1-2 skip even when I'm a bit rusty. It's like for old opponent clip setup, we had to be really good about being like in exactly the right positioning or very close to it, which means that you're like talking about like a quarter of opponent's hoof, basically, in terms of the amount of variation you could have on the positioning. So, like, it was easy to get into the right position so that you could back up. It was hard to back up and do exactly the right spot and, like, move back and forward, like, continuously trying to get the exact right spot. So apparently this is consistent, this side op here, and I just haven't been accounting for analog glitch because I'm stupid. So there is a frame you can jump there. You don't have to actually, like, you can just buffer it in, but whatever. It's not as precise as you think. Like, I found a variation on it that made it so that you could have, like, a wider variety of positions, and you just adjusted your visual cue based on, you know, roughly where you lined up, and it made it a little bit more consistent for the times that I had to run it, like, in a marathon setting. But, yeah. Like, I got it first or second try both times between CSR Marathon and the HD Relay, like the remake Relay or whatever. But honestly, like, opponent clip wasn't even the biggest of the problems. I think the biggest problems was, like, the whole combination, the whole enchilada between that King Bulblin 2 with bombs, which sucked, and the Isa with boomerangs, like, deceptively hard. Like, it doesn't look that bad, but it's kind of finicky. You just, like, randomly, it would just not work. I don't know. ZSR 3D Relay? Yeah. I'm not sure when we're doing Remake Relay again. But they're gonna have a wider pool of people to choose from probably this next time, because there's more people running this game. Or at least that know how to run this game, not necessarily that are active right now. Like, last time we had to stretch pretty hard to try to find runners. Dang. Got the opponent's live, but it was too late. Ripped 2 seconds. I should really just buffer that again, because it does save more time than it takes to buffer. Alright, let's hope bow is nice. I had basically a perfect bow yesterday. Of course, because that run was, like, so ridiculously amazing, it's, like, beyond words. And it got Chew Jelly, too, which is... Right, you can't press B there. It's just like another second or so. You lost 40 seconds to bow. I lost 45 the other day. That was good. Yeah, well, there... Like, when I used to not do this particular method of mashing, I had lost 2 minutes a couple times. And it's like, I mean, what are you supposed to do, honestly, if he does that? Go right. Hog. That was pretty damn good. It's right trigger A mash. ZR and A, not L trigger and A. But yeah. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I didn't quite... Or... No, I must have gotten sub 124 yesterday. Yeah, I did, okay. It's like, there's no way I didn't get that. Anyways. So even still, I can't be ahead of yesterday evening's run until much later. LMAO. I mean, I guess my Linear Twilight was bad, so shouldn't be too surprised. So we're plus 112 on bests right now, which is still pretty fucking good. Just not completely god tier. Like, I mean, this type of run, if I played well the entire time, could still get like a 325, a high 325. But it's just not going down. I'm not sure how seriously I want to take it going for a high 325. I feel like I ought to take it in baby steps and see where I feel about, like, if I get a high 326 that I feel good about, I'll probably just keep that until somebody pops me. But I'm not gonna get that for a while anyways, because I always choke. This is Destiny. 2 days in a row. 2 runs in a row. Look at that. Crazy. I mean, it doesn't save any time, but it makes the run a whole lot easier. Which I think is the major point. It basically breaks even. So... This is a really good slide. Did I quit boots? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Not too bad. But yeah, basically the time breaks even to do the Poe Forest strat with Chew Jelly, and then the King Bulblin Forest strat, if you just drink the Chew Jelly outright, saves like 8 seconds, I think. It's like a lot of time. So... And it basically takes 8 seconds or so to get the Chew Jelly, so it ends up breaking even if you do those strats. You can save 10 seconds if you get it and do the Argarok Chew Jelly strat. It's just, that's difficult, and I don't want to bother. But that's like the optimal use of it, would be to use it on Argarok. And just like straight up use it rather than trying to home buffer it. I mean, unless you're just like a total god and can home buffer it in first try. Because it takes like a lot longer to try to home buffer multiple times than it would to just pause buffer. That's why I say that. You should just use it if you can use it on Argarok. I think it's a pretty tight frame window you want. That's why you pause buffer. Anyways. So there's 40 seconds I can save on the split following this one, so just FYI. I can be pretty far ahead if I get a good split here and the next split. But then there's not a ton of time saved for a while after that until like second half of City or something. But then the floodgates open, so if I can just stay pretty even with PP until then. Which is good, because I should have like a 30-second-ish buffer if I don't suck. Should work. The second two targets were almost bad, but they looked fine. In the end, they were fine. Nice. Did I nearly slide off backwards? That looked weird. I didn't really see. Oh god, I'm starting to get a heartbeat. I haven't even started Deku Toad. We're definitely getting a 3-cycle. Like, if I'm this panicked about it already, it's like definitely gonna be a 3. Yeah, I don't like getting a 3-cycle, but it's like, with a run that's like this decent, I can't really care too much about it. Especially when I can save 40 seconds on the next split. So, like, worst case scenario, I have a shot to be even at Master Sword, which is a perfectly alright time. I mean, that was assuming not terrible toads, but whatever. No troll yet. I mean, this shouldn't technically be harder than it is to do the Beast Ganon fight, but it always feels harder. This last one. Yep. So, not very good tadpoles, but... Yeah, that last one was a little slow, but it's fine. Got the 2-cycle. Like I said, I'm like 70% on that. Surprised I actually got it, though. Alright, what is this, like an 810? It's like 8 seconds of this is... Okay, 812. 8 seconds of this is the Chew Jelly, and then the other 7 seconds is just bad tadpoles, basically. Yeah, I wish you could use the Chew Jelly there to good effect, but you can't, unfortunately, so... Like I said, I can be like 30 seconds ahead if I don't fail this split, so that'll be nice. Shouldn't have rolled. So I did practice boss key skips so that I wouldn't mess it up. I was not super confident in the results of that practice, however. So we shall see what happens. I'm not supremely confident here. It's not that bad. It really is not bad, but... It's just sometimes if I get, like, a little jittery, it doesn't work very well. Yeah, that's the one thing I always worry about is crush voiding. But, I mean, if I don't think about it too hard, I should be fine. Because my muscle memory will kick in. Okay, let's get a halfway decent angle, shall we? There we go. we pretty much have to grab the heart container. Surprised that didn't fall all the way through. Actually, we're good now. That's gonna end up being faster than, doing the thing, so. We're not gonna save any time here, though, which is very unfortunate. Because that was really slow. I lost like 40 seconds to the skip, so. Whatever. I don't even think we're gonna be even after this. Nope. Not quite. Please hit it. Thank you. Yeah, we're still like 5 to 10 seconds behind. So this is no longer a particularly good run. Really shitty water temple, or lake bed splitter, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It sucks. Alright, well. It's not to earn, but it is a earn. I'm gonna be like 10 seconds behind. No, I know how to do the trick. I just randomly crush voided because I was thinking about it, so it's fine. You don't have to worry about me. Like, I know how to fucking do the trick. Apparently I've memorized the amount of time it takes for Morpheal to do one head shake. Which is amusing. No, I know. I just have to practice it is all, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna skip the heart container though, because I got a heart. I was trying to get the fairy, or like 2 of the hearts, but I don't know. It was a good idea though, to grab them. Really quick thinking. Anyways, 2 hearts should be enough, as long as I don't play like a total idiot. Like, I can do 3 scope kit hits and be fine. Probably not gonna get hit in this desperate hour unless I, like, void or something. Then I'm in trouble. If I void, I'm in serious shit. But then the run is gonna be shitty anyway, so, yeah. Alright, so what is this gonna be? Like 325? Oh. Probably 325.10. So if I play perfectly for an hour, I'd basically be around where yesterday's run was at that point in the run. Obviously that's not gonna happen, but, you know. I also got a sub 2 interarbiters yesterday. Crazy. Okay, we're losing a few seconds. We'll be about 8 seconds behind. Alright, not too bad. The game wanted to defy me and make it 7. Thanks, game. Love you too. Alright. First big red bar of the run. Hopefully the last, because if I get another one of those, I'm toast. Yeah, but basically this is Lake Bed is Hard, the video game, until you realize that everything after Lake Bed is not particularly easy either. Like, I used to joke about Lake Bed being hard, and then I started getting runs past Lake Bed, and then I'm like, wait, everything sucks. I mean, Palace and City are usually fine, but apparently I have tons of problems with City when I'm shaky. Palace is just like the one dumb thing, but it's otherwise good. But yeah, Arbiters can be kind of sucky. I don't know. Anyways. 15,000 IQ accidental B press rather than A, so I didn't talk to the cat. Dumb. Now the angle's stupid. GG me. Alright, how much money you want to bet that I fail the bridge jump? Because it's gonna happen. Might as well make easy money off of it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Do not burn out. I swear to God. Alright, well there goes like 5. That sucks. I like waved it back and forth and run away. I'm surprised it didn't run. I guess I'm just glad it didn't run out of time, so. Whatever. I need to practice getting on that last rope a little better. I don't do all the tricks in here because I'm not completely crazy, but like, I want to try to be able to not have to like slow down to get that rope. Okay, we're going for it. Good thing nobody bet me money. Alright, pretty solid. What am I losing? Like, a little less than 10 seconds. What is this? Let's see. We're looking for like 57 on this. Like 5 or 6 seconds. It's not that bad. That's just because of the stick. Okey-doke. get a heart from one of these puppets. That'd be nice. Nope. Only rupees.
Christian and pure.
Oh, right, I forgot there were hearts in this grass. Oh well. I don't need it right now, but just for reference, I should probably remember that. I can pretty much YOLO from here and not have to even bother trying to dodge these guys. Plenty of health. Remember to try to exaggerate my aim on the Snow Peak LJA thing. Oh. Yeah, well. My attitude is not exactly the best, let's put it that way. It's only good right now because this run's okay. If I was, like, failing everything, I would be very annoyed. No, I have done much worse, though. I mean, I like broke the marker on stream before, so... So, you know, anyways. Also, this is like the first major run of the day. If it was like the second one and I was doing really badly, I'd also be pretty mad. Anyways, I don't know. There are a few like tricks that if I mess up that I know I shouldn't mess up, it just bothers me. Yeah. Well, I just want to be honest. It's not that I don't appreciate the compliment. Anyways. So I don't want to be pretend anything I'm not. Pretend to be anything I'm not. I cannot speak English, apparently. Point is, I try not to get super angry, though, because, like, I get disappointed. Or not disappointed. I get, embarrassed about it afterwards if I get super angry. So it's like, you know... Like, I'm glad that clip of me throwing the marker at the wall and it shattering into tiny, tiny pieces is no longer on the web. Yeah. I realized that that was a joke as soon as I said it, but it wasn't intended to be a joke. Checking Discord, see if there was anything there I needed to look at. Since this cutscene is super long. How much was that? That segment wasn't particularly great, but it wasn't bad, I guess. Let's see what type of time is that. Let's see. It's 11:54. That's solid. It's just the stick thing that's the main problem. I don't think I messed up. I guess I messed up the A dash cancel. That was like those were the only two things. I'm mainly doing this for fun, but I'd like to get the record. I mean, like, I have goals in terms of times I would be satisfied with, but I'm mostly just doing this because I'm bored. And I know that it's, like, a somewhat decent use of time, because eventually, if I just keep doing this, I'll get record. So, I don't know. Anyway, see if we're done. I'm gonna try to be very deliberate about not messing up this trick here. This is another thing I practiced a bunch. It's easy, it's just I'm stupid sometimes, so. Yeah, I need to go back. I need to remember to go back and practice Lake Bed more. I probably also need to practice City and Palace, but I got lazy yesterday and just practiced very specific tricks in City and then nothing in Palace. I mean, neither of them are like particularly difficult dungeons, but you know, probably should have actually practiced a bit harder. Good. I hope my back doesn't start feeling like it's broken halfway through stream like it did yesterday. Or, well, that wasn't in stream, but it was in the offline run. Like, whenever I was getting Zora armor, my back was killing me. It was like, let's not have my back kill me, right? But, yeah. I iced it, though, so it should be fine now. Good menuing. I love that menu, because it's easy, but it looks cool. It's like Oopless. It's easy, but it looks cool. There's a bunch of things like that in this game. I mean, I guess pretty much every trick is easy. It's just whether or not it's, like, 100% consistent, which clearly it's not, because we don't all get task times. I didn't bother practicing the bowling campaign either. Yeah. Okay, clearly there's a lot of things I still need to practice. I thought I was, like, relatively exhaustive in my list yesterday, but I was overlooking things. I need to just, like, write things down on paper and then do, like, drills or something like I used to do. It's just I'm lazy. And it is a little embarrassing that, like, I only run this game and I don't have record. And then, like, Demon and Jim and, like, all these other people that end up getting great times since they really want them. They, like, won, like, 10 games. It's absurd. They're just too good. I mean, at least Fino mainly ran TPHD and HD. So it wasn't, like, too embarrassing. I mean, he's good. Okay, YouTube decided to stop playing again. And... okay, we're good. Yeah, so I started speedruns with TPHD. At least I think that's correct. This is the first game that I seriously ever did speedruns of. Like, there are a couple of games that had timed modes that I did stuff in, but that, like, I didn't do officially, I guess. I don't know. Like, there's this old game called Crash TV. I think I briefly had the world record in, based on the specific site. I had like a 210 or something. I'm pretty sure somebody did it afterwards. I don't know. But I would play that in like computer science and shit like that. And then a long time ago, back when Skyward Sword was like only a few years old, I was watching Test Runner play speedruns or something like that of Skyward Sword. So I watched some like Skyward Sword stuff. Yeah, then because I knew what speedruns were at that point, at some point I was looking up, because TPHD had come out relatively recently, I was looking up basically if there were speedruns of that game, and Jim happened to be live, so I watched Jim a lot, and he ended up getting record, and then I'm like, there's this party coming up, right? And I can like do this run and be like a show-off. I didn't end up finishing the run at the party, because I couldn't do boss key skip or whatever like that. But anyways, point is, like, I started learning the run, and I'm like, this is actually pretty fun, so I kept doing it. And eventually, you get into this loop where it's like, by the time you're good enough to get the time that you wanted, you're good enough to, like, want a better time. It's like Zaylu talks about this sometimes. This is not gonna work. I'm trying. Oh, it did work. But anyways, so yeah, I just kept going because I was like, well, I can get times, and then eventually I'm like, well, I can actually get sub 340, which would be a cool milestone time. And I took a bit of a break until the new route happened. Fight. Anyways, but I've always liked this game. It just happened to be the game that had just come out when I decided to bother looking into speedruns, and I decided to do this. So yeah. Actually, I think like details in that are wrong. Like, I tried to do a quick casual run to beat it in one night, and then I'm like, well, I might as well just like learn the fucking route, and I did. Better now. whatever. It's addictive. I would be somewhat happy with getting a pretty good 80% time though, because then I might be able to actually do other categories and not constantly be disappointed by my 80% time. Like, that's part of the reason I don't ever really feel like doing all dungeons, because that route is harder and longer, and I don't like my 80% time particularly much. And besides, nobody else runs all dungeons, so... Like, if somebody actually ran and was threatening to take world record, then sure, but nobody runs that category. LMAO. It's too long, nobody ever wants to run it. I mean, it's not even, like, all that much longer than this, but it's longer than, like, the Wind Waker. So it's longer than any of the Zelda 80% at this point. I think it's, like, what, 4 hours and 15 minutes-ish? If you're good. Just like this is 3.5 hours if you're good. But an optimal time in that category would be like, I don't know, probably like a 4:12. Would be a pretty damn good time. Record right now is 4:15:54, so there you go. So clearly I should run it more to try to make the time not suck, but no. Anyways. Alright, pray for not terrible code 1 skip. Because that would suck. This is still a decent run. Yeah, I had a perfect Arbiter's Grounds yesterday. It was crazy. Good. Pog. Yeah, I also kind of want to get record in Hundo at some point, but I'm also lazy, so that'll probably never happen. I mean, I don't know, because, like, at this point I don't need to practice that much for this route to be good at it. Like, I'm consistent enough where I can constantly be in shooting range of PB without having to practice a whole ton, even when I get a little rusty. Anyways, so it really wouldn't be all that much new to, like, practice. I just have to actually sit down and practice it. We're dipping the Chew Jelly here. Hopefully we get only 4 spins. Yeah. Perfect fight. Yeah, so again, Chew Jelly doesn't save time on this fight. It just makes it so that I don't have to do the minute, which is really nice. And it makes it so that there's like 1 less cycle of RNG for the spins, so that's nice. But you still have to deal with the initial spin RNG, which is kind of dumb sometimes, so I don't know. Yeah, my Arbiter's Grounds have been pretty good recently, so hopefully this one is also good, so that I can get another best. This best is really good, though, so... I have my doubts, but we'll see. I don't know why I wasn't holding right. It's like I forgot or something. anyways. If I got a time that I was like actually happy with in any percent, I would actually care about all dungeons. But until then, I'm just gonna slam my head into the wall over and over again until I get a good TP. Very weird camera angle. I wanted to try to... I was panicking a little bit there, trying to position myself in the right spot to finish that Poe. I'm glad I didn't miss, I guess, but... Yeah, if you run up too close and then do the finishing blow, you'll just straight up miss. Also, nice angle. I couldn't see the flame because it was off screen. Amazing. Okay. Oh, this is fine. I tricked the rat into going that way, so we're good. Kinda sloppy. Okay. Thanks, game. Death Sword skip? No, this run's nowhere near bad enough to do Death Sword skip. This is still pretty good. I kill runs with Death Sword skip. I don't intend to use it to actually ever save time on a good run. Like, if this were a bad run, I would do Death Sword skip, but it's not. Usually my rule is, if it's like 327-ish PPT, or it will be, then I'll go for Death Sword skip. The lantern was kind of preventing me from moving to the spot I wanted to. Hi, Cal. I mean, if I didn't play like an idiot the rest of the way, then this should definitely be able to... Nice. This is a really sloppy segment right now. Then I should be able to get a high through 26, but Lord knows I'm gonna play like a total idiot the rest of the way, so... There's not actually that many inconsistent things left. It's like the worst things left are basically Inter Snow Peak and Stallard at this point, so pretty much everything else is normal. Okay. Nice. There's RNG manipulation for the clip, clearly. Palace and Castle's inconsistent? Maybe. Not as inconsistent as Stallard and Inter Snow Peak, though, in my opinion. Like, City is... I think everybody can agree that City is pretty fucking consistent, but... I mean, Palace, there's like a couple things, but they aren't like, huge deals. God, this movement is horrible. Yeah, we're losing like 5 seconds to best right now. Yeah, I don't like Stellar. I was practicing him yesterday. I can't get the first phase to be very good anymore. I love that roll jump. I first saw that in Jim's tasks, like whenever he was making the Arbiter's Grounds portion of this. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And it's actually fairly consistent, so it's really nice. You guys ready for Death Sword Skip, Kappa? Alright, no, we're not doing Death Sword Skip. Ignore me. We are, however, saving time. Probably not, but I do it anyways, because I like doing it. Gets me into position nicely. Good fight. It's like an 11:02, I think. We're actually ahead of PB now, so that's fun. So apparently it's faster than I thought it was. Well, this might be sub 11 again, because apparently I'm good even when my movement is really sloppy. I mean, you can't argue that that movement was good, because I bonked several times as Wolf, so... Alright, here's praying for no, random soft lock. That'd be nice. Oh, it wasn't sub 11. Rip. Alright, no soft lock. Yes! Good. I don't know if I'm still ahead, because I didn't... Yeah, I'm actually behind now. I didn't tap the save game, I just used the D-pad to get to it, so... That wasted a little bit of time. Trying my darndest to catch up. This is too good. PB's too good. We're still like half a second behind. It's okay. If I make it to city, then I can start catching up quite a bit, and then overtaking PB by a lot. Basically, if I make it to PB, if I make it to city even with PB, then I am pretty much in the clear. I mean, unless I did what I did yesterday, where I was like 30 seconds ahead entering city and still failed. Like a total dumbass. This beautiful dumbassery yesterday. It was amazing. I think I was like around 30 seconds ahead. It was a low... yeah, I think I was like 30 seconds ahead entering the city split. And then I failed literally everything in the run. So it was just like, no. Not only did I fail everything in the second half, I failed it multiple times for everything. It was like, well, you know, what am I supposed to do about that? Yeah, well, the good thing is that that run was not even that amazing at that point, so, like, I shouldn't have had nerves, but I did, so, alright. I also practiced towers that I don't lose a minute in there like I've done before. Basically, I'm just playing a game of I have to fail everything once, and then practice it, and then eventually there will be nothing left for me to fail. Okay, that's good. Beautiful. Perfection. Let's turn this music off so that I can get the audio cue. Make sure my rolls aren't shitty. Yeah, thank you, based RNG Lord. I've had really good RNG this run. Like, I had one slap from Bo, but otherwise it was perfect. And then I had perfect Stalwart, which is really good. Like, there's a lot of times where you jump off the spinner on Stallard, and there's nothing you can do about where the little things pop up. I'm gonna lose a second from that. I'm actually ahead though, so that's nice. Okay, I need to make sure not to touch the control stick or ZL at all, because that fucks with the camera. It's like, do not touch anything during this fucking cutscene. It is so stupid. Looks like we're good. Good. Alright. Let's just not fail here. Jesus. I'm trying to fail out here. It's probably frames away from failing, honestly. I think we're, like, frame perfectly tied right now, which is amazing. Yeah, no, this is literally, like, exact to the frame. It's amazing. So I lost like a second in the second half of the fight here. No, but look at this. This is like frame perfectly tied. I'm serious. This is like exactly the same. It's amazing. It's not even off by a frame. That's incredible, actually. I'll probably be behind again. Whatever. No, they weren't a frame different. Now they're probably a frame different. Yeah, I'm ahead now. I was trying to pull out my sword earlier. Oh well. Also, 216 AG is pretty cool. It's hard to do. I think I had a low 216 yesterday, but again, yesterday's run was godlike, so... Okay. Not exactly how I drew that up. We lost like a second and a half. It's not that bad. Apparently PB messed it up too, so... Alright, see you, Lily Cry. Alright, let's not forget to grab the Lily ring this time. I had one run that was pretty good through this point. It wasn't, like, amazing, but it was pretty good. And then I just was a total idiot, basically. I thought that I had already done... Since, like, okay, it looks the same when you're warping here, right? Except for the time being different. You have to look over the time, make sure you're doing the right thing. Anyways, my muscle memory randomly took over, did the wrong thing. I went down to go fish, and I was like, why aren't they biting? And then I realized I had wasted a minute because I hadn't gotten the coral earring. Fun times. You gotta love when you make, like, super boneheaded mistakes, right? Make sure everything fits on okay. There you go. Should be good. Actually, I need to adjust it again. It's hurting my left ear now. Boo hiss. There we go. why I couldn't press A for some reason. Good game. If anybody can guess the song from that, GG. Nobody can guess the song from that, though. Alright, fish, be nice. This is not exactly how I describe nice, but okay, good enough. Uh oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to wake up your parrots. You know, I don't know, what's the longest reed fish you can catch? Because I've never actually kept track of that. It would be kind of fun to just, like, note every time, like, which type of reed fish I got. It's better than screaming true. This is true. I did sniff the thing, right? Okay, good. I want to make sure. Probably didn't need to go over towards the scent quite so much. Okay, I forgot that that was a tall enough slope to block me. And I am now behind because, of course. Fucking bonks, man. God, how far behind am I? Am I like 2 seconds behind? Lord. Jeez, didn't think it was that much. Movement must have been bad. That was good. Wow. I don't know how that didn't get hit by ice. Should be good. Like I said, I needed to kind of exaggerate aiming right a little bit, because I've been aiming a little too far left recently, and that was about correct, even though I was trying to aim right. Camera's just kind of weird there, so I like kind of want to cut the corner so I can do 4 rolls to get to the right spot, but I also don't want to accidentally roll into the trigger for the portal, because that would lose like 30 plus seconds or something stupid. It would also save me a heart though, so eh. Oh, did my PP void? I mean, not on Snowboard, but... This should be good. Of course, I missed the one important thing. That's lovely. Let's see. So I could grab either the 100 rupee or the rupee above fire. And I'm not sure which one I want to go for. Neither one is that much different from the other. I'll probably just get the 100, but it's like 10 seconds, so... I lost a little speed on the third there. Not too bad, though. And we have enough health to just straight up enter. Nice. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's a pretty RNG heavy segment, so I'm glad I didn't screw it up too badly. Okay, can I aim, please? Thank you. So there is a way to not void here and get back within this, like, get back to the door without voiding, basically. The problem is it loses like 3 seconds, so I'm not gonna bother. Wow, that must have been really tight timing there. Because that looked like I shouldn't have been able to make it. Alright, let's not get hit by this, please. Jeez. I nearly got myself hit. That would have messed that up real bad. Pretty good fight, though. My PB barely got the one cycle, good lord. Wonder if this is gonna best. That'd be nice. I don't think so. Didn't I screw something up? I think I did. I mean, the aiming was kind of slow, at least, so... No best for me. Good time, though. Oh yeah, no, PB was not that far ahead on double claw shots. It was about 228.28, I believe, on ball and chain. That's what it was. Ah, dang. Okay. Bad movement there. Whatever. I lost like 10 instead of 8 seconds. It's not a huge deal. I mean, we're still ahead, so... Yeah. We take those. I don't know why I don't have a snowboard practice save. Okay. I didn't know if it was in the thing or not. It's fine. Not too bad. Oh, did PB fail this? It did. Jeej. Okay, please walk into the hole. A little longer than I hoped it would be, but not too bad. I definitely pressed B game. So I can still get basically what PB got on this split. I have good movement and a good Aralphos fight. Those are 2 ifs, though. So the main thing that could still kill this run and keep it from getting a PB at this point is missing fan skip, so hopefully I don't miss that. That would be really nice to not miss, you know? Alright. So like I said, the second half of City should be consistent, if I'm not a total idiot like yesterday. So I shouldn't lose time more than like 10 seconds there unless I do something dumb. And I practiced all the tricks in there, so I shouldn't mess anything up. Except for like just small movement stuff. Okay. I get that. It's like 13 seconds to best. This best is absurdly good. I don't remember if it killed... I don't think it killed Aralphos in 1 round, but it was a fast 2 rounds, so... I was pretty lucky. Aralphos is a pretty easy fight, though. Dodge it to the side. A little far from the door. Good. Alright. Not too bad. So we probably are going to lose a little time to PB here. Okay. Beautiful movement. I meant to side hop, but apparently I can't side hop for shit. Very sloppy movement right now. It's probably going to be about as bad as yesterday's split mirror. So we're going to be like 30 seconds behind where that run was. Kind of glad that the wind cycle didn't go early there because I don't like doing that one method. Really bad movement right now. Kind of disappointing. That's why I should have practiced city movement and not just the random tricks. the tricks that are like not even that hard. It's like the problem is always the movement. Whatever. It's really slow. Let's see this. Good. Alright. I really hope I don't void in the next stream. That'd be very disappointing, and it would screw over my health really badly. I'm already at 2.5 when I would like to be at 3, so it's gonna be a little scary doing the Aralphos fight, but... Okay, well... Both of those were extremely close to voiding, but they didn't void, so whatever, we take those. Please don't miss. Okay, not too bad. It's not that terrible. It's kind of bad. Ideally, you go straight down to the bottom, so... We could have probably broke even here, but it looks like we're losing some time. Alright, no Aralphos skip for me. Two. Can I count to 4? Almost got him. Yeah, I used Ball and Chain to be safe there. I probably didn't need to use it though. Oh. I guess my PB must have gotten the 1 cycle. That's crazy. 1 cycle's really hard to get, so apparently I'm behind now. That was a bad segment. Whatever. Oh well. Yeah. It's kind of bad. But there's like 2 minutes to save from here, so... Even if I get bad Zelda RNG, if I play okay, then I should PB. And PB is relatively synonymous with getting record, frankly, because there's not that much time separating us. Nice claw shot equips, bud. So there's good time on this split to save. Because I sucked at everything. Not very good movement, so... Okay, didn't get noticed by the Dinalphos. Alright, I'm switching up which thing I'm using here. So I don't want to fail that LJ again, like my PB did. I'm not sure if it's faster or slower. I just like it better, honestly. Like, looking back on this, like, I don't know why I didn't just do that yesterday. Okay, I also failed this yesterday, but it's not something that I should fail because it seems like it's pretty consistent. I just don't know what the problem was. I failed this twice yesterday as well. I need to have not shaky hands for these targets. This is not gonna work. Stupid. I shouldn't have gone for the second one. I had to panic because the fucking bird was there. This is dumb. Well. I hate this trick so much. Okay. Should be good. Alright, good. Well, I'm not saving any of the time I'm supposed to save, but I'm also not really losing much either, so I can't be too mad. Just need to chill. I mean, that's the last, like, semi-precise targeting thing I have to do, so... The good thing is, I don't have to do that crap again. I'm not a big fan of, like, the precision needed for some of the targets in this segment. Oh my god, that was close. Chill. I need to be calm, even though I'm playing like garbage. Practice that too. At least I didn't mess it up too bad. It's like maybe a second extra. I want that. Not that I need it, but I just want it. Alright, I'm gonna grab water in a second here. So I will be right back as soon as I get this second grab. Derby. Water. Serious. I'm really getting tired of choking. The last hour of runs. But it'll work. Okay. Apparently begging works. Beautiful. Alright. Well, lost more time. I mean, basically that's another, like, what, 30 plus seconds to best? It's not good, considering this is the consistent dungeon. I don't know why I always say city is consistent, and then, like, whenever I'm on good pace, I fail city super hardcore. But we're still in decent position. We need to have a good palace, though. Otherwise, we're in trouble. If we lose, like, 30 seconds on palace, I'm gonna start worrying. Or if we lose more than 30 seconds, I mean. Basically, rule of thumb is I want to be about a minute ahead in terms of best of what time I want to get whenever I'm entering Hyrule. In terms of, like, best possible time. So, like, if my best possible time is, like, 3:26:30-ish, I'll be relatively certain that if I play well and don't mess anything up, that Zelda can't screw me out of a full minute. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen with this. I'm probably gonna lose at least 30 seconds in Palace, because my Palace bests are really good. There's a high probability I mess at least something up. But I can best this, I know that. Like, this is beatable, for sure. And I'm gonna save a bunch of time on PB here, unless I, like, completely fail East Wing. So far the problem children have been Lake Bed and City, just like PB. Which is not surprising, since this is basically the exact same as PB. It's like, just a tape played over again. That's what this feels like. Except we're gonna flip the script whenever we get a perfect segment here. Okay. This is a very chill dungeon though, which is good. So I don't have to like deal with a chaotic dungeon and be panicking at the same time. Let's turn this music off because I need audio cues. I'm a little far away from the chest. Jump attack a little early. Come on. A little early. Find chest. Good. Double jump. Ooh, I'm mad. Fuck. I didn't remember PP messing that up. let's not flip this, please. If I was smart, I would go for the 4 cycle. I am, however, not very smart. I say that I'm not smart. Apparently I was right. That was very risky, though. If you mess up that last one, you lose, like, 15 seconds. Whereas it's, like, maybe 4 seconds from the extra spawn to do the 4 cycle. Like, if you plan on doing the 4 cycle from the start. Okay. Apparently I can't aim. Alright, so the dumbest room in the game is coming up. It's like you can just randomly lose 30 seconds regardless of what you tried to do. It's like a 50-50 shot, basically, to lose like 30 seconds. Like, if you play it safe, then you're gonna lose 30 seconds. And if you try to rush it, you're gonna lose 30 seconds, so you may as well try to rush it. Because, I mean, it is possible to do, it's just extremely hard. If he spawns in the wrong spot, the little sand head thing. Well, we didn't flip the first part. I'm strongly considering just going for the 4 cycle in the second Phantom Zant fight. I need to remember that I have 8 seconds in high roll that I'm gonna probably save. Not necessarily the best, but that, like, can cover other problems in high roll split because of Rare Shoe Jelly. So PB falls here. Hopefully I do not fall here. That is the plan. That is a good spawn location. Beautiful. I love it. I am absolute legend for getting a 50% shot that my PB did not get, just randomly, and then bonk it in the chest because I'm a genius. Alright, well, that's exciting. So I have 30 seconds that I can not have to worry about as much anymore. If I had missed that, then I would have been really stressed. Zelda would have decided to run, basically. Now there's a chance that I can still be in control of the run. Seems high enough to me. Gotta aim kind of high on the target. This shouldn't be that precise with the target because I'm pretty high. Yeah, I got it. Actually ended up looking a little more precise than I thought, based on what the medallion was saying. I thought I flipped the timing, but I didn't. Okay, alright. We're gonna be stupid and go for the 3 cycle. But hopefully what will happen is I'll mess it up like halfway through, and then I will be safe, because as long as I don't mess it up on the last hit, we're fine. pop-off, though. Holy crap. Excuse my pop-off. I still think this is losing a little time to best, but it's fucking good, so... I'll take those. Oh my god. This is a scary segment sometimes, I swear. Oh my god. I actually got on the ledge. Jeez. Okay, just don't do anything stupid. I'm gonna be extra careful on the second jump to the ledge from one of the floating platforms. I wanna be extra careful. Because that would suck. The void there. After all of this. Did I roll off? No, good. Got lucky. Wow, that actually worked. Pug. Pug you. Okay. Good, good. Perfect. Okay. For the love of God, do not press A. Alright. Okay. Good segment. Shockingly. I mean, this actually could best. I wouldn't be super surprised. So, I'm gonna make sure that we are definitely close enough before jumping. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna best. This is like 11 flat. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This is just setting me up for the same thing that happened last time, where I was like plus 250 with like 326.15 or whatever. And then fell 4 times in tower. It was really sad. I mean, this run definitely has like 2 very clear mistakes, plus like probably 3 really. Like 3 20 to 30 second time losses. Probably a minute 30 between the 3. It's had good RNG. Also, good lord, my sum of best is absurd. I don't think that angle was good. It was not. Narrator, it was not. That's like 5 seconds, it's fine. I mean, my PB also loses time here, so... Okay. I don't know if that worked, but that was an extremely bad set of movement right there. I think that worked, actually. Jeez. So let's just pretend that that wasn't horrible movement and move on with our lives, you know? It's the LJ that is so inconsistent right there. Yeah, so I've lost like 10 seconds to stupid crap. That's dumb. But, I mean, if I still get a good Zan fight, we're fine. Just know that I've had a better run than this before. about the LJ? Okay. It's a little less than 10 seconds, I guess, but it still feels awful. Yeah. Well, rip getting early cycle on Zant heads. I messed up the thing. Missed the morning crossword sessions. Yeah, I haven't done those in a bit. Well, that's a Wednesday, so I could still technically do today's. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. This is like really sloppy movement right now. Really sloppy. Super sloppy. Super sloppy. I'm just saying gibberish at this point and hope that nobody cares. Decent. Whatever you want to say, dude. I don't think it was particularly decent, but alright. Okay, good. Good. You're always nervous? Because I'm always nervous and for good reason, but you don't need to be nervous. All the ledges. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of... Yeah. I mean, if you mean that I could, like, fall off randomly, and then that's an issue, I totally agree with that. Yeah, slow. You want to get all these guys on the same frame. Hey, a fairy. Good luck sign. Let's see how much time this is. 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 seconds, alright. So, if we don't fail anything in Zant, we're gonna save about 4 seconds on PB. So, there you go. I did practice Zant, but I can only get so consistent in that Goron Mines phase, so there's a possibility we just lose 15 seconds there, but we're still in good shape even then, as long as we don't mess anything else up. If that's the only thing, I'm fine with that. We'd be at like 326.40 entering Hyrule, which I'm fine with. It also does mean, though, that we're probably gonna have to rely on a semi-decent Zelda, like less than 9 cycles if we want to get record. Assuming I don't mess everything up. Wow, that actually hit. It was like frame perfect. Good lord. Okay, this is kind of rough right here, so hopefully this works. But don't count on it. way early. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be. It's less than 10 seconds though, so whatever. Still ahead by quite a bit. Like, I want to say it's like 7 seconds if you get that type of luck. So, like I said, we're probably going to be like 326.40 during high roll. Should be fine. Good phase. That is so unlikely to happen. I'm kind of about that. That's just incredibly lucky right there. So there's a chance that he hops right in between your bomb chain hits, which is horrible when it happens, so I'm a little disappointed about that. See, I want to be finishing this phase, like, now. Taking any chances with that. I was probably gonna miss if I tried to stab from there, so. Not messing around. Oof, this is a lot of time. Really sad. This is gonna be a good palace, but I just lost almost all my time. This was a good last phase. Yeah, okay. It's disappointing. Alright, shut up, Zant. I am less sad. Had better runs than this. This has had a lot of stupid mistakes now. This is not going to get a 326 at this point, even with good high roll. Now, I can save 8 seconds on high roll split, but that's not going to save me, because Zelda's going to waste more time than that. I can never get a good late game. I don't know why. I always, like, have some set of stupid crap. I also didn't equip bombs. I'm gonna have to do that on the way to Mailman Skip. Okay. Can we please not click on the castle? I'd appreciate it, thanks. Okay, as soon as I get in this cutscene, I'm gonna grab more water. For reference, I've gotten a sub 310 palace before, so this is, like, not particularly great. Could have been fine, but then I choked. So, alright, BRB. Less room for error now. minutes left? That's right. 14 or 15. I'm gonna make sure the audio is coming out of the correct ear in case I need it for each game, basically. Yeah, I never thought I'd have an 11 flat solo segment. I mean, there was a bunk in it, so like it could still be better by like a second, maybe. Palace second half was bad though. Particularly bad. I lost like what, 30 seconds? Not quite 30, 25, the best. It's not very good. Alright. Gotta get this. I'm never gonna. I mean, like, yeah, everybody names Zelda RNG time loss basically. I stole that from Vino. Okay, so you guys getting ready for the 8-second time save? That makes the game more consistent as well, which is really nice. What could also gain if RNG is on my side? I mean, point is, this run was not good looking enough for me to be completely satisfied with this anyways, but it'd be nice to get world record as a consolation prize. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe that wasn't 8 seconds. I thought it was supposed to be 8 seconds. You get that one glitch? There's no glitch on Zelda. What? No, I don't have a glitch on Zelda. To mash D-pad down. Okay. No, there's no way we can manipulate Zelda, to my knowledge at least. Also, my Zelda was pretty good in PB. It's like a normal 8, I think, about. Lost 20 seconds to best, something like that. So there's really not that much time to save there. Also, I'm probably gonna lose like 6 seconds to my dwarf best. Yeah, you're probably thinking of something else. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing to fail this right here? And there goes the time I saved from the Chew Jelly. Pretty good fight, aside from getting hit by the sword. I hope this doesn't grab the rookie. Oh, it's a one rupee. That's fine then. Okay. No, I don't think there's any risky time save. There's not, like, a whole lot of risky strats you can do this list that we don't already do. Okay, I killed them both. Good. Am I gonna be able to open the door from here? Yes. Alright. We're about even with Best still. Despite stupid crap. He tried to stab. You could tell he tried really hard. But no siree, not today. Yeah, I actually had to predict the stab there. Because if I didn't predict it, then he would have hit me instead of me hitting him. And then if I didn't predict it, or if I did predict it, and it was wrong, then basically, I would have just hit his shield. Or something, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just saying a bunch of gibberish. Okay? Nobody call me on it. It's just gibberish. Okay? Alright, so, if we're not stupid, we're not going to lose a ton of time in tower like the last time we did this. That would be great. I would definitely like to have 30 seconds going into Zelda on Demon. That way, with a decent Zelda, I can get record, but still not guaranteed. Like that cutscene? It is a nice cutscene. Okay, so we're still about even with Best, despite stupid stuff happening because of the Chew Jelly. Now, I did practice this, so I'm going to be a little disappointed if I fail this super hard, but it's not the end of the world. I can and do occasionally get runs like this, so it's like no pressure, even though there's tons of pressure. Yes! Okay, that's the hardest part right there. Everything else is pretty simple. Can't really lose too much time to it. I mean, the claw shot aim is kind of bad, but... Okay, not what I meant to do. Nice! So this is the risky thing that I think you're thinking of that I got just now. Sure, let's skip that cutscene extrally. Beautiful. What a great segment. Not a best, but it's still fantastic. I mean, it was great mostly because of the jelly, but, you know, we'll just pretend that it was just good. Okay. That was a risky time to go on the spinner, but, I mean, it should work at that point. There's, like, one spot where it doesn't work, and it was nowhere near that spot, so I was like, I figured this should work. Well, we got the spin. This is to earn. And we got lightning. This is to earn. Alright, we just gotta hope for a 7. And hopefully no triangles, but I bet we're gonna get probably 2. That's a dash. That's good. Okay, that's not good. It's fast though, so I can't be too mad at it. It was only a 6-second cycle. Can you give me a lightning ball, please? Okay, good. So this can be at best an 8, and probably like a 210 with good luck. Otherwise, we're gonna basically break even. It's a triangle. So if we still get an 8, we're probably gonna break even. There's 2 more, and then she can attack for the final one. Each phase takes about 10 seconds. Maybe a little longer depending on bad luck, like this. It's a dash though. It's good. Dash. Alright, give me a lightning ball, please, 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 for love of God. Yes! It's happening. Okay. Alright, it's happening. Okay. As long as I don't do a set of incredibly stupid things, then we're fine. There are some things that can kill this, but hopefully none of those happen. So I got the ball and chain. I made sure to take extra time to do that. Okay, let's not miss this throw, please. Do not go too early, that's the important thing. So if we get good horseback, then I am not using boots. It's gonna lose a couple seconds because I didn't see it early, but it's fine. It's like half a second. Horseback is important, that's right. But even bad horsebacks don't lose more than like 20 seconds. Unless I, like, completely fail. So I just need to not completely fail, and then not flub the final phase super hard. This is fine. We're gonna PB, probably. It's just whether or not we get record. That's the thing. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay, good. That's good. Go the right way. Yes. Okay. This is super consistent from here. I practiced this quite a bit, so. $315 plus that. Okay, it's possible. This can be a 326. If I don't mess anything up. I can completely fail this fight and still get record. So, it's pretty good. It's gonna be tight on 326 though, so I'm not using boots. Just because I want to be safe. Okay, don't fail. It's pretty easy timing. It's pretty easy. This is the home stretch, the easiest part of the game. Easiest part of the game. Don't let him get a fucking pyramid. It's gonna distract me. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now it's not distracting me anymore. Okay. Shoutouts to Simple Flips. Woo! Yes! Ah! Oh my god. That Final Fantasy music that you guys aren't hearing but that I'm hearing is so glorious. You don't understand. I haven't heard that in so fucking long. Woo! Woo! Gotta exercise your demons, man. You thought it was demon, but it was me, D10. Got him. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, we are definitely watching credits. History of Light and Shadow will be written in blood. We have surpassed the D9. Thank you for the bits, Dr. Mario. Oh my god. Jesus. I thought when I side hopped I'd killed 326, but it's fine though, because I didn't kill it. Oh my god. I don't think I named this file anything either. I'm pretty sure this is just named Link. Which is amusing. Yeah, that's right, in your face, bottom left corner. We beat Ganondorf almost a minute faster than you. What you gonna fucking do about it? The comeback. Nearly 4 months in the making after I choked away at 326. It finally happened. God bless. I don't think I'm gonna touch this category unless I'm bored until somebody beats this. Jeez. Okay, alright. Yeah, it's not a good looking run because the execution is probably worse than Demons. I got good luck though. Let's see, so in terms of the luck things, what's luck based? I mean, goats were bad-ish, right? It's like a 27 goats. What else is RNG? I can't see the golds, unfortunately, because my layout is messed up. I wonder if I can edit the layout while doing this, like, just so that I can see. Let's see. Show me the delta. Show me the money. Comparison. Column type delta. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. So we can see it. Wow, under 4 minutes to pass. That's nice. Haven't had that in a long time. Well, now it's over 4 minutes because I best. You know what? I need to just stop besting. God. Okay. So luck things, right? Goats were not great. Ook was alright, I think. He was not bad. He was a little better than average. I don't think you can call King Bulblin 2 skip luck. Boots were very lucky. I was extremely lucky. It was really good. I got gold chew jelly, which helped. I mean, it broke. It didn't save time, but it helped. I'll check chat in a minute. I just want to run through this real quick. Lake bed, I failed Breeze Clip because I'm an idiot. Master Sword was fine. Jarber was fine. Spinner was fine. Wow. That might actually be a better Arbiter's. No, it's not a better Arbiter's than yesterday. Never mind. Yesterday's Arbiter's was better than this. That's a really good Arbiter's though. So Stallard was really lucky. Reekfish was very lucky. Although it was a little slow, but not super slow. I didn't get jebaited, so that's good. Aralthos was basically as good as it was supposed to be. It's like, that's pretty normal. I mean, it could have been like a tiny bit better, but who cares? I think the Zant spawns were like average, so I don't think that's particularly lucky. I did mess up the 2-framer on Zant. Not that that's luck, but technically. And then Zelda was very good. It was a fairly fast 8 cycle, which is really nice. So I'm happy about that. So I got extremely lucky. I wouldn't be surprised if Demon lost more time on luck and I lost more time on execution. But yeah. Anyways. No, Demon doesn't suck eggs. I have to say that live. I hope he comes back, because I know he can do better, and it would be nice to see him play this again, but I know he's busy with Skyward Sword, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully this pushes him to make the category even faster, because I probably can't push this much further. Maybe like a low 326, like sub 326.30 or something. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Also, USA world record again. God bless America. Thank you guys for the congrats. I'm like, God, I need coffee right now. Oh my god. I need to make it through the credits, but oh yeah, I'm actually leaving to go back home for 4th of July in like a few hours. So, I had like one full run that I could do today, and I was like, please let this be it. I've been trying to do this for so long. Finally happened. I got lucky on horseback too. You have to understand that's a 65% chance. I didn't account for that either. There's a 65% chance that he goes the direction he did, if you use the method I do. And then there's like a 30% chance he goes one way and 5% the other way. Both of the other directions lose like 6 seconds, I think, because you have to mess with Zelda's shooting timing so that you don't miss. But anyways. Yeah. Yep. July 3rd, New Independence Day. Speaking of US, got a nice little trinket here that I brought from home. Clearly, it was good luck. If you wanna, let me see if I can get some light on this specimen. So you got basically the coat of arms and the flag, and then you got like all of these things around. It's a Washington DC thing. I got this a long time ago. Really nice. Anyways, point is, clearly a lucky charm, because I was rusty, like, what, 3 days ago? Was it 2 or 3 days ago that I was just doing my first run in like a month, and my third run in like 2? Jeez. Everybody's gonna be confused, like, why is he holding up a random USA trinket? Because America, that's why. I'm really happy that I at least got the milestone, because, like, yes, this is not a perfect time by any means, it can be improved, but it's actually, I think this is probably the first really solid time. It's too bad the execution sucked. So I'm gonna have to beat this again at some point, but yeah. Oh man. Well, I haven't actually been working too hard on this. I've done a few runs. Like, I got really off-put whenever I was playing really well and got the 327.59 and destroyed a marker. Which now is going to be forever immortalized because this PB video is going up and I mentioned in it that I broke a marker because I rage sometimes. We have a new marker. This marker's not going to break because I got a PB. Otherwise it would... Oh, no, I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody in the HD community. I know, like, it's been kind of dead. Nice, Bo just stopped. I just saw that. I'd never seen that before. But yeah, the game's been kind of dead. I mean, there have been people learning it new, and I hope this encourages people. I hope that this... I mean, this is not an unbeatable time, so it shouldn't discourage people from trying to go for a record. But yeah. Wow, we're only halfway through the credits and I've already talked this much. Jeez. And I don't want there to be any hard feelings between me and anybody else in the community, because I know I got angry and lashed out at, like, Demon for being lucky even though his run wasn't lucky. That was rude. I was wrong to do that. But point is that... I don't know. I mean, if I ever pissed anybody off... I know I've pissed off Demon and Fino and others before, and I'm probably being annoying by saying this, but I never meant to be mean to anybody, and I just want to say that I'm grateful for all of you guys for all the help that you've made and encouragement for trying to push for better times. But yeah. I just don't want there to be any hard feelings between anybody, so... Alright, yeah, so... I don't know what else I want to say. I'm just speechless. Just let this scene play, I guess. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm just too passionate about this game sometimes. So sometimes I'll say things I don't mean to say, or do stupid things I don't mean to do. So yeah, that's all. Anyways. Hundo next? No. If anything, I'll do all dungeons until someone bobs me or something. I don't really want to work on any percent anymore, because I'm tired of having to be so perfect in late game. I mean, perfect is not the right word, because I sucked in late game, but, you know, luck bailed me out, so... My late game was terrible. Right, I don't think I went through and, like, specifically listed the major mistakes. Like, okay, so... Like, anything over 10 seconds, I guess I'll make note of. So, Lanayru Twilight, I had a bad boss bug. That was it. Claw Shot. There was a little bad movement, but that was mostly grabbing Chew Jelly. Lake Bed, I failed boss key skip, which sucks. So... Master Sword was kind of fine. Let's see. Next big thing. Double claw shots. I think there was just the sum of a lot of bad movement and having to grab the orange rupee. City, I failed the double LJ and somehow lost 40 seconds from... I guess it's only 30. Yeah, alright. But I lost like 30 seconds from that, which is obviously not very good. Souls was incredible. Palace was... What did I do in Palace? I lost 10 seconds in the first room in the second half. And, let's see. I missed the one cycle on Goramine Zant, and I think I got trolled by something. Yeah, I got trolled by the Ook phase. Which, that really isn't my fault, the Ook part. The Zant 2-framer is my fault, but the Ook thing is just dumb. Hyrule was really good. I mean, it wouldn't have been as good if I didn't have the Chew Jelly. Zelda is not really time lost, so we're just gonna ignore that. Alright. Yeah, Souls was very good. Also, my Sum of Best is absurdly good now. It's like... I didn't think that I would get 322 something this fast. I thought the limit was gonna be low 323. And then in the last, like, 3 days, I've improved my sum by, like, 20 seconds. And this doesn't even have any of the big 3 tricks. Like, if you want to go for a 324, you could, if you had an insane run and got all 3 of these. Basically, what you need to do is Wolf Bomb House skip, Death Sword skip, and Aralfa skip in that order. none of my bests have any of those, so it's kind of impressive that it's sub 323 without those, but yeah. Right. So, since I assume people are still here, ZSR Marathon is supposed to be in September, so sometime there, they basically accept one run for each game. I think we're planning on doing an any percent race. I don't know how people are going to be chosen because we probably can only do 4 people, and there are a lot of people that have volunteered, which is really promising. I appreciate that people still stick around this game, even though, you know, SD is considered a better game generally for speedruns. But, you know, but that's going to be a thing. I don't think there's any big major events before that. There's going to be another 3D remake relay at some point, but we have no idea when that was. Last year it was in August, but I don't think they'd put it in August this year. So it could be like early 2020 maybe, and I'll probably be doing that again. So that'll be cool. Because I did enjoy doing that, and I kind of want the salty run back from Iwabi sleeping in for 20 some odd minutes. Yeah, no, both of those are going to be streamed by ZSR whenever they eventually happen. So I won't be commentating if I'm racing, though, in either case. But yeah. Now we get the cool credits. The HD specific credits. Woo! God, I'm so exhausted. You know that feeling when you have like tons of adrenaline, and then you don't need the adrenaline anymore, and it's just like a crash? It's like what this is. Look at me smiling in the bottom left with a crap run. For shame. Oh man. Contact Guinness Book of World Records. No. No, we have speedrun.com. Yeah. Oh, also, this will probably get mentioned in Zelda Dungeon, so that's kind of cool. I do like reading those articles occasionally. Unfortunately, it's been, I mean, how many months? Good lord, Demon had record for like almost 9 months. Jeez. Yeah, so the roundup for records hasn't had anything new for any percent in 9 months, which is crazy. Anyways, I want to be clear one last time, though. This run is definitely beatable. So if anybody wants to try, I'm not going to try for a while, but if anybody wants to try, this is definitely beatable. And frankly, Demon could probably get it within 10 runs like he did last time, so, you know, we'll see what happens. The last time I was this happy getting record was bopping Fino. I don't know why. The 340-15 stood for so long. I mean, it's amazing to see how, like, the route has changed by, like, 9.5 minutes, maybe, over the course of all that time, with, like, Po 1 skip, and the gate clip route, and, what's it called, the King Boblin 2 skip. It's, like, 9.5 minutes, and yet the record came down within the last about a year. Yeah, it's been basically a year since I bopped Fino and got the sub 340. I think it's about a year since I got the sub 340, right? So it's been a year, and it's gone down 13 minutes when there's been 9.5 minutes of time save. So, like, we've really pushed this game pretty far. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Anyways, the credits are over. I should stop talking and raid somebody. So, let's see, who are we gonna raid? I'm gonna try to do post-commentary over this at some point, too, by the way. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording, though. Adios, recording. Okay.